Mr. Nouh, thank you for being with us here in Sarajevo. It is the last day of the first international AJB DOC festival. What are your impressions?
Actually, this festival born big. This is my impression, that I felt that it is not the first edition of this festival. I felt that all the people are so professional to do their work, that it is very organized festival. I visited many festivals all over the world, and this is a big festival. A lot of audience came, a very good film, very big jury as well. So all the factors to have a good festival is here, actually.
Do you think that this region can be competitive to others?
Sure, sure. This region, as I said, full of treasures, not only for history, but even for the future. But we need to push a little bit the industry of filmmaking here. We need to push a little bit the industry of documentary filmmaking, especially. Because with documentary you can discover these secrets of this treasure, as I mentioned in the ceremony, and I feel that they have a big potential to have good production from this region. Maybe we don't have the way till now to catch and to reach for these filmmakers and for their projects. But I think that we started by Al Jazeera Balkan, we started by Al Jazeera documentary and Al Jazeera media. We are here today to meet and to see what's happening in the industry here. And I feel that we have now a good new umbrella, which is Al Jazeera Balkan Film Festival. New umbrella for all these filmmakers to be in that level of professionality.
You spoke with some of them, with the filmmakers. Is there any way to establish or to improve the cooperation with Al Jazeera and the media network?
Yes, of course, of course. I had some meetings with them, and I can say it's not a secret, but we started to speak in the process how to produce, how to go to the procedures to produce a good films together. And it is not generic, it is not general speech, no, it is practical speech. We spoke about some projects itself.
Some concrete projects?
Some concrete projects, and it is here from the region, and in the same time it is a mix between cultural and politics and the differences between generations here. And it is not a topic from the region. It is of course from the region, but it is human being story, which is very important to the Arab people, very important to the Latin American people, very important to Asian people, to the human all over the world.
Do you see that, for example, international co-production is an opportunity or a challenge for this region?
Budget is the most important issue in the whole world in the production. But now we have solutions, because the most important is the content itself. The solution now that we have is co-production, as I said to you, as you mentioned also. Co-production funds, and sometimes also, if I can say, it is medium or low budget films, because now it is the equipment. You can gain some equipment. For the editing, you can have some editing. But the most important thing is the content, your project itself, your idea, and how you will deal it in the international aspect, how you can achieve the international audience, because it is idea, as I said, as I mentioned. So now I prefer the co-production style of working, because the full commissioning, it needs a lot of budget, and in the same time it could be also, I am a producer, but I have to say that, but it could be also, if it is full commissioning budget, it could be also squeezed or controlled by the founder itself. So I prefer now in that time to start with co-production style of production.
That is something you spoke with the filmmakers here, right?
Yes, yes, exactly. I can say that I like the idea. By the way, the pitching was this morning, so I like the idea so much, and I try to help them by some advice, if I can say, or some points they can consider it in their work. As a producer, I hope that I can commission full budget or full commission this film, but of course it's better for them to have co-producers from Arab region as Al Jazeera documentary, from here as Al Jazeera Balkan, and from another way, like they have German, they have maybe German can create also another European co-producer. So I think it work. I think production goes like that.
When we are speaking about low budget and high budget films, how do you see the future of documentary films?
I am so optimistic by documentary, and documentary became iconic now, and the documentary has a lot of audience all over the world. It has a lot of channels is taking care about it. I think we need documentary. We need to improve the documentary industry. You know why? Because it is the time of documentary, because world is changing now. So we need this kind of documents to document our history now.